What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
J-U-S-T-J-A-E, fake niggas free, M-O-B, first lady on the panel, just J is the channel. When you're watching, gon' sub, hit that like, leave a comment, respect what she all about. Haters gon' walk it out, a lady be a lady, right now bitch, close your mouth. A Midwest gangster, thuggin' in the South, a princess from Chicago, ATL queen, pull up on the shoulder, she the hottest in the city, she a badass bitch, yeah, that thing sitting pretty, hold it up, light it up, we just wanna smoke and ride. If you look into her eyes, she'll leave you hypnotized. Soft spoken when she talk, don't get it twisted, get it twisted. She got lady too bold, yeah they with it, yeah they with it. What is you too street? She ain't come out here to play. Niggas like, who that is? That's my homie Just Jay. Sad.
What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey T, Shawanda, how y'all day going so far? Up out some bushes. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. It's all good. I was just checking in, checking everybody's temperature for the new year. Hey me, can you hear me? Good, brother. So what y'all get into last night? Same to you. That much fun? Too much tequila? No, I do not. Who are you? Hey, Caroline. Should I remember you, Phoenix? It was a regular old night for me yesterday, Nee. Happy New Year to you too, Caroline. I think I was probably asleep at like 12:30. Did y'all catch the purge this weekend? Yes, no, maybe. I'm still waiting on Phoenix to tell me who he or she is. It sounded corny, but it was hilarious. The Mo 3 sector, you know you can't take them nowhere. They went over there, showed up and showed out the whole weekend. I definitely don't know you now. Where do I know you from, Arthur? I mean, Phoenix. Just doxed yourself. No, it wasn't a movie. The content creator Aunt T, he hold this event at the end of the year and in the middle of the year. So where you supposed like what they do every day around here in the Mo 3 sector, the arguing and stuff. There, you supposed to get it all out and leave it there, like you do in the movie. And it ain't no limits to what was said, done. I mean, it was crazy. It was funny though. I was cracking up the whole time. Oh no, nope, I don't remember you, but welcome. Hey Zero. But they get it to the top. It was funny though. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I just started. You a little late. East Atlantic. East Atlantic, I ain't see you at the purge either. Was you one of the ones in the bushes? What I say wrong? Zero. It was kind of low vibrational, but at the same time, it depends. Because it's not something, well, this sector, they do it every day, but I don't know. It was just funny. It was funny to me. I got my 15 chuckles in. Let me tell you. Yes, I did. I was a moderator. And plus I ain't had nothing else to do. But see the thing about it, Nee, it's an event. So it's not something that he do every day. You know what I'm saying? He don't just hit the live button every day and people just get on his panel and go at it. It's like a 48-hour event. Yes, 48 hours. I don't know when he got sleep. Oh Lord. What difference did it make? Hey Gabe, he don't need to do it no more. You so silly. Shh. Hey, Empress Goddess. He got $500 for kicking one person off. Hey friend. Happy New Year, y'all. What parts was funny? Okay, let me see. When SD got up there, when DJ got up there, when Mahaya got up there, um, it was a few more funny parts. Oh, they was clowning. Yes, basically. Because SZ didn't even know where he was at first. He was like, "Where am I at?" He gonna tell them, then y'all up here sounding all, the yag word, twisting y'all hands like this and like that. I was cracking up. Like, this man crazy. They say, who you got smoke with? He said, everybody. Caroline, it sound like you was in the bushes though. He say nothing. I ain't into the scratching either. You don't be seeing me in them. I be laughing. Like if they like it's be funny to me. When he be going off, he be funny to me. So you might catch me in his chat or something like that. But if you notice for the most, and I don't be in, if I'm before I if you're gonna know if I'm there. I don't do the bushes like that. Like if I'm in your bushes, it's because I don't plan on staying. I'm passing through. I click on the link and click right back out. For the most part, if I'm there, you're gonna know I'm there. But I don't like the scratching either. Gives me a headache. But like I said, it was funny because they was just saying anything. It was people up there in rare form. It was crazy. He said with no job or nothing. Yeah. Like I say on the regular, I don't usually watch stuff like that. Yeah, when they keep on bringing up stuff from 2 years ago. No, but why Tommy Sotomayor hit the doggone link, y'all? Hey, bro. I thought somebody was like, um, just had his avatar, his picture on there. It was really him. They start fanning out, and I'm talking about the men. Happy New Year's, bro. Cause he funny. Hey, Aunt. I was just talking about your purge. And how I enjoyed myself. So what y'all get into yesterday or last night? How y'all bring in the new year? The link pent. Yeah, they did. Can't take them nowhere. Can't take them nowhere. No big parties. Hold on, let me do this poll right quick. I seen somebody do this. You went back to work. Nothing wrong with that. I was off, so How you feeling now? You feel better? I'm waiting on your device. There you go. I ain't put up no banner or nothing. It's really you. What up, Aunt?
What's up, Just Jay? How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm surprised you woke.
Yeah, me too. Me
Man,
too.
did you get any sleep during the
Hello.
purge?
Oh, during the purge, yeah. Believe it or not, like that time that I had a co-host backstage handling business. Handling business. As far as like Tommy, I didn't know that was Tommy either. So, we had the green room feature, on StreamYard. So I was able to talk to him. I was able to talk to anybody before I put them up. As soon as you click the link, you come in, it puts you in the green room. So that's pretty cool. Like I can actually just call you. You know what I'm saying? I can call you, make you cam up, or just at least hear your voice, so I know it's you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I confirmed it was actually Tommy first.
Oh, okay. That was funny. That was somebody gave him the link, right?
The last for the finale, I confirmed everybody was who they were before I let them up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen you had rebranded during the. I'm like, wait a minute, the channel name changed real quick.
Yeah, that plan had actually been in the works for the last 3 weeks. I knew that I would be doing that, just because at this point, it's kind of like a brand of its own, and we don't do it that often. So,
right.
I don't think, and you know how it is. I can't speak for you, but I know me. I could be part of some messy stuff, in these spaces. So, hey, I don't think it's fair that people can come at that event just to get at me, and I don't think it's fair that people come at me just to get at that event. So, I have a second channel that's growing. Growing a channel is fun. I have no problem with that. That's got the Auntie name on it. But this channel, is it's funded by that event. That event is what's grown it.
Right.
So,
well, yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. It's just I thought that it was just a time for a separation, but the event's not going anywhere. If you're subscribed to it, stay subscribed to that channel. It's not going anywhere. We still have more things to come. There's still going to be more things coming for the members and everything, but it just I don't want people to. I mean, people are already coming at me because of the event, as a clout chase, and I'm like, you're wasting your time. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, people have a purge scheduled for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Wow. They don't get it. Like they think I get what you was doing.
Now, seriously, on a Tuesday morning, they have it scheduled for Tuesday morning at 9 a.m.
Wow. What's up, King Lane?
And literally said to me, because hey, I figured, we need that. So I saw what you did. I'll just do it. I was like, you really think you can knock it off in 48 hours on a Tuesday? Yeah, for sure.
Hey, it's been a long time. So that Phoenix V2 channel, that was me in the comment section.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I remember you.
Yeah, it's been a
What's
long
up?
Hey, Auntie, I ain't spoke to you in a long time at all.
It's been a while, bro. I haven't seen you live, and you haven't pulled up in a while either.
A lot of crazy stuff happened. I lost my channel. It's a lot of things happened last year. Personal
That's
stuff.
where you been.
Yeah, and also moved last year too. Yep.
Did you get it back?
I'm living in Las Vegas.
You don't move to Las Vegas? Yep.
Yep. I left North Carolina and lived in Las Vegas now.
You like it?
It's different. It's a lot hard, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I took the plane last year too for my first time.
Cool.
Yep. Yes, yeah, back to my channel, personal stuff, and I had to force to close my channel down if I listen to a certain situation. So that's what happened to my channel. So yeah, but I'm back. I'll be making YouTube content again sometime. Mm-hmm.
What I was gonna say, and I want you to I want to talk to you about you say you do marketing, right? I need some flyers, maybe some digital flyers for my business. You do stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Well, maybe you can help me like learn figure out how to market it better, because this year I ain't trying to be like the last years. I ain't good with marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Just message me on IG, and we'll try to find, because you need the flyers. That's just part of the marketing. So
Right.
we just gotta come just kind of like narrow down who we're marketing to, and make sure we put the right message in front of the right people at the right time.
Right, because I was gonna do it on Fiverr, but I'm like, I don't know these people. I
wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I don't know what to ask them or nothing.
And I know what's going. I'm saying that's a narrative going on in the space right now, which is people have tried to go out of their way to kind of discredit me. I personally don't care if people give me credit or not. I don't need the validation. But when people say things like, I had this stuff, like somebody did all of this stuff for me, or I went on Fiverr and did it. No, everything as far as the graphics for that event, the video edits that you saw on my channel were done by me.
Right, you showed us how to do something like the borders and stuff in the membership.
Yeah, you have a membership, so you know that.
Right.
Hey, you have a membership, but those that are too cheap off the membership and just want to cloud watch me more than you do, and cloud hate on me more than you do. You know what I'm saying? And hang on every word that I say. They just don't believe it. That I can do things that they can't. Which, I mean, if they weren't so focused on me, they could probably do it too.
Right.
But
well, you know how people are. They want to see you do good.
But just like I said, I showed you how to do it, and I showed you how to do it pretty easily. It's just if I don't put it behind a paywall, nobody's going to receive the information well. So it's not an expensive paywall, but I can't. Some things you just can't give out for free. But I think $2 a month is fair.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. That's why I had to continue mine, because I see you as a member. You still a member. I'm like, look, how am I not still a member? So I had to continue. It didn't pop up when I continued my membership, but I had
That happens to me sometimes too. Like I'll get a new card or something, renew a card, and I'll lose the membership or something like that. Or it's just something basic. Or sometimes people will pause their memberships and then they'll cut them back on, and I won't. You know what I'm saying? It won't just go. So I get it, but I'll be doing some kind of members only content this week. I'll schedule something likely tomorrow or Wednesday, where we'll go over some of the graphics and video edits that I did for the promotion.
Okay.
For that event. Just the grow. Not even necessarily graphics, but just visuals and stuff.
Right. Yeah, because I think it was slowing my computer down, because I was like, I think all the graphics was like making my laptop, like I would have to go in and like cut off citrus and stuff that was taking up a lot of what do you call it, bandwidth.
A lot of bandwidth.
Yeah, when I would cut that off, then it would run smoothly. But I believe that the graphics was making it slow down on my phone.
Yeah,
it was perfect. Yeah, on my
That's
phone.
One of the reasons why. Even when you saw me up there, because I have a new computer, but I wasn't comfortable using it because it's like a brand new custom built computer. Everything's set up, but I was before I was getting ready for everything, I was kind of just having an issue with sound and stuff like that, and I was like, this can't knock out. So that's why when you saw me up there, a lot of the time I had this avatar where usually I'm in purge mode, but you see me in purge, that's OBS. So if you're like running something like OBS, you are going to use a lot of bandwidth with it. So as far as what you see on the screen, OBS wasn't necessary, for that.
Gotcha.
So I pretty much, like when I've been showing people how to do things, it's You know, you've seen it. It's pretty basic. You know, just basic. It's something that you can do with StreamYard. You can even take it with you on your phone, and it shouldn't use much bandwidth. You know, it shouldn't use any more bandwidth than what you already were using to stream.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I have Citrus
For
on
the
my
most part,
laptop.
StreamYard has a lot of cool features that most people just don't know about.
True.
So I recommend that everybody that uses StreamYard, make sure you subscribe to the StreamYard's channel, because they usually do a live stream like every couple of weeks, and they will answer your questions. Yeah.
Okay. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. I try to share a lot of their stuff too, because I learned a lot just checking out their channel. I learned like what you can incorporate into that app or into that that program, as far as just between video clips and backgrounds and overlays and just things you can do. You know, because they're consistently adding stuff to it.
Yeah. True.
As well, but if you ask, I'm sorry.
Because I know you before you even started, like I think it was the first one, you had like a whole video plan, like how you send it's just set up, and I clicked on the link and live hadn't started yet, but it was like a whole video plan. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's a YouTube feature that I just stumbled upon. It is a trailer. As long as it is less than 3 minutes long, you can put a trailer for any upcoming live stream. Okay, so if you have a live stream scheduled for a week from now, as long as the video is less than 3 minutes long, somewhere between, I think they'll give you up to maybe 4 minutes or 3.5 minutes, something like that. But that one I made sure was only a minute and a half, so it would go. And you just upload a trailer when you're scheduling it.
Cool.
You can't do it like if you just schedule it in StreamYard and just leave it there. Yeah, it's just you can't do anything. But once you schedule it in StreamYard, you go into the YouTube studio. You view it in the YouTube studio, and you'll have the option to add a trailer right there on the title screen.
Well, you was the first and only person I ever seen with the trailer before the video started.
Well, the only reason why I stumbled upon it is because somebody hit me up. I'm not going to say their name, but shout out to her. It was a woman. She hit me up and she asked me, she said, I'd like to help you to promote the event. Do you have a trailer for it? So that's what made me just make the trailer real quick. And then I was like, okay, so I put it in, I uploaded it, and then I saw a place to add a trailer on my video. So I was like, hold up, maybe the other video has a place to add a trailer. And then it did. So I was like, you put it in here. Cool. So somebody gave me the idea for it. That was the first time I had done it myself.
Yeah, that was dope.
So it's pretty cool. Like, even though it was scheduled for almost a week later, people can actually click on it. And as soon as they click on it, instead of them just saying that it's waiting for you or stream starts in X time, they'll see this one quick video. So they get a prelude to what you do. And you can do that for all of your live streams that are scheduled.
Cool. I was like, people say what they want, but it wasn't let me start and everybody just get up here
Forgive me, I just got out of the car, so I might have a little bored for a minute until I connect to the house Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of Purge, I saw the Purge.
Hey, Micah. Yeah, let's go on in.
All right, I'm dropping down. I'm gonna come back up.
Okay. What you say, King Lane?
Oh, yeah. I saw his post.
I didn't hear you.
Oh yeah, I saw his Purge last week on his channel. He was doing the Purge. I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah. Oh, this weekend.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
Tuned in.
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Very fancy.
Oh yeah. So speaking of Vegas, yeah, I had a family member who helped me get to Vegas. last year. That's what happened.
You moved out there with your girl?
I'm planning to bring her out here. See, I've been trying to get a job out here in Vegas. It's not been easy.
The casinos. CJ
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool. Walk in the secret in the casinos.
Could do that. Been seeing slot machines, of course, but I'm not interested in that, of course, because I have a family member who's into that stuff, into gambling, but I'm not interested in it.
That's even better because you ain't gonna waste your money in the slots
Mm-hmm.
or at them hotels.
Oh yeah,
front desk.
Vegas is very, very hot. It's where the desert is.
I went out. I've been out there before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was cold when I went though. It was in February 2 years ago.
Yeah, Vegas is interesting, because somebody tried to ask me they was in a car, asked me, "You have a cigarette?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I don't even know you."
Yeah.
I just be avoiding people. Every time I see them on the sidewalk, I just be avoiding people. Just like I did back in North Carolina.
I don't know why I thought you stayed. Who stayed in New York?
Huh?
Who stayed in New York?
Like I was mentioning about North Carolina.
Yeah, I thought you stayed in New York. Who stayed in New York?
I mean, like my girls. My girls from New York City.
Oh, okay. I knew somebody stayed in New York. I know I'm crazy. Happy New Year, Maltese, Montrese, and Fred.
Hello, Maltese. Yeah, me, him ain't spoke in a long time.
You ain't spoken to nobody in a long time, have you?
I mean, me and him like talk behind the scenes, like
Oh, okay.
through texting we talk, but not like not talking a voice thing in a long time.
Gotcha.
Because I talked to Chopper last month. Get back to his YouTube channel. Me and him spoke.
I seen Eric was going like that went live a few times. You still don't talk to him? But y'all cool now?
Me and Chopper, yeah.
No,
Yep.
Eric.
Oh, Eric. Oh, wait, so you talking about Eric Battle? Me and him talked things out too last year. We talked things out a little bit.
Oh, that's beautiful. Cause y'all was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, we was. I got this and that, I was doxxed and all this stuff and stuff like that. But the nonsense has stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And I have people that had defended me because I was going off the internet last year for 4 months until I officially came back.
Mm-hmm.
And those folks still kept on mentioning me when I was gone. When I was gone.
Happy New Year to you too, AZ.
Oh yeah, AZ King. I remember him. I remember these folks. Yep. So yeah, I taught things out like
somebody.
So I taught certain things out like they had issues with me back then. We taught things out. Now me and a certain we taught things out. We're not friends, but we taught things out. So it is what it is. I said I taught things out to 2 more people. And that's it.
Okay.
Yep. I'm comfortable with my circle that I got. Yep.
Yeah, you ain't gotta talk to people to not hold a grudge. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean to not, you don't gotta mess with them like, you know what I'm saying? Like to clear the air. Like I don't got nothing against nobody, but I don't talk to everybody, and I'm cool with it because everybody can't go where you going.
Nope. You remember that cat of mine, Seki? I got her with me too.
Do you?
Oh yeah, she's still here.
On the plane?
Yep, cat's still here.
So what you get, a house apartment or?
Apartment. She was hard to deal with on the plane. She was hard to deal with.
I bet.
Yep. She was, especially me out constantly. Yeah, it was irritating at first. I was on the airplane for 4 hours last year.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right because it takes 3 hours from Atlanta.
So I'm planning to take the plane again when I have my job and stuff. I'm planning to take the plane. I'm going back to my hometown, taking the plane.
Yeah, you like it now, huh? It ain't
Yes,
as bad, is it?
I'm not gonna take the bus because the bus ain't cheap. The bus is a lot more expensive now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a family of mine's got me to face my fears of taking a plane.
My first plane ride was to Vegas too. This you, Aunt?
Yeah, it's me.
No.
I just had to switch up.
I mean, I like Vegas. It's like, I just don't, I just don't care for I just don't care for gambling. Slot
I don't care for gambling either.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same, but nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Every time I go out to Vegas, usually for a purpose. I did go out there to hang out one time, and I couldn't help it. I ended up, at least playing cards.
Yeah, my cousin. I went out when I went. Matter of fact, that was my first plane ride too. Was to Vegas. No, my first plane ride was to Chicago. I take that back. But my cousin wanted to get married in the little Elvis chapel, so so we all went out to Vegas. I enjoyed myself, but I ain't had no fun.
But yeah, when it comes to base, you gotta stay hydrated at all times.
It wasn't cold.
'Cause it's hot.
Who won the yelling contest? Wasn't it Lady La?
Yeah. Oh, here's the yelling contest. Yeah, Lady La, 3-time reigning Purge MVP. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Say you can't take the Mo 3 sector nowhere.
No, I mean, I did everything I could to try to make sure it's not a yelling match, and I know a lot of people were pissed off, but I'm like, yo, that's not clippable content, and you're not getting anything out. So it's cool for maybe 2 people to yell at each other. I'll let y'all do that for a certain amount of time, but at some point, people gonna have to get solos. New people are gonna have to come up. People gonna have to be able. I gotta let people get their roast game up. Like we got an audience watching this, and I'm listening to it, and it's really starting to make my damn head hurt.
Man, I had one of the moments. I stuck in there, but I was like, this is really making my
Nah,
head.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Because I get it. You watching it, I'll walk away from the damn computer. I'll walk
Huh.
away from that shit during the purge. I'm like, I ain't listening to this shit. Or I might even just go, I'll just reroute my damn sound and go watch something else. Or put some thumbnail or graphic, start getting ready for the next stream. Or, you know what I'm saying, start handling a poll. Like, it's a bunch of stuff for me to do. My team is extremely small. You know?
Mhm.
It was only like 3-4 of us. And for most of that, it was only 2 of us handling that. So,
I
and it's a lot
started
of
to
stuff going on.
volunteer too. I started to volunteer when you were saying that you had a you had a team, and then people was in the chat. You know, the day when last Sunday, then people was in the chat like, "How do you sign up?" And I started to
Yeah.
say, something, but I was like,
Nah, like I mean, people, people want to be, people say that, and then nobody hits me up. I'm not a hard guy to get a hold of. I'm really not, you know. But I am now.
"Yeah, I was there." Yeah, I was there for the most part, except for when I went to sleep at night. Like I got my sleep in,
Mm.
but I was there for the most part. I see the parts that I was missing some good stuff at night. I just seen you and SD. I didn't know he had came back that night. I seen you and him going at it. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He said, "What is this?" He
Yeah,
didn't
it's like,
know what he said.
yeah. So I found a certain job I'm interested in that I want to do. Of course, when I get a side gig job, I want to do life insurance.
No, but I get what she's talking about. It's like, what is this? And I'm like, it's not what you usually do,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
not going to be like your normal streams. So
Right.
it's not. Oh, I got issues with everybody. You ain't got. That means you ain't got issues with nobody. You just up here.
Right. I think
So
somebody just handed him the
you know,
link though, and so
and
he
and,
joined.
and nah, I was booting squatters. I just didn't tell y'all about it. People were trying in the beginning. People just click the damn link and try to just sit there. Like, yo, I'm about to put you backstage anyway. So don't think you're just gonna sit up here with your avatar like you do on other people's channels. I will put you backstage, and then when I need the spot, I'm just gonna kick you.
Hmm.
Now granted, I had a green room. I could put people in the green room, so we were set up where we could have 25 people in there. Pretty cool feature. So that's how I was able to verify who Tommy was. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else, except I didn't really know how to use it until the 4th day. So that was my bad. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to use it properly. There was a box I had to check. But it lets me move people to the green room and actually call them. Like call them on StreamYard. They can come on camera, give me the deuces,
Okay.
whatever. Or just I could hear their voice or something. So I know it's actually them.
AZ said,
You know?
"Who was the main judge, and what if he came in there cussing, yelling in a foreign language? Then nobody would understand you."
No, it was with polls. I wanted to do some judging, but like I couldn't get anybody to be a judge.
I would
Like that's one
have.
thing I really don't ask people to do it un- unless I really know you. I keep it really close to the chest. I prefer that I don't invite people. Not
Mhm.
because I don't want them people to come. I think I might every now and then I'll give like one invite, but I don't. I want it to be organic. I want the buzz to be organic. And people like you, Just Jay, they like I don't think y'all understand how much power y'all have in this space. You know what I'm
What you
saying? Like,
mean?
well, how much? I don't know how many live viewers you got right now, but them
Mhm.
smaller channels, like y'all, yeah, y'all hold the most weight. Like y'all hold the most weight. Small channels, people with small following, hell yeah, because you have a connection with a bit with a lot of people. A connection that a lot of bigger content creators don't have.
Hmm. Hey,
You know,
Hachi.
so at the end of the day, they follow where you go
Mm.
for real.
Keep that in mind.
Well, believe it
No.
or not, that's where I've done all of the promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All like promotion that I've done it. I've either done it either on smaller channels. Purposely try to work with smaller content creators specifically.
Mm.
You know, I don't like
Mm.
working with bigger content creators. Number one, well, I'm not gonna say I don't like working with bigger content creators, but I don't like primarily working with them.
Mhm.
Number one, I don't really like taking orders from people.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and number two, I understand that they have their own brands to protect, just like I have my own brand to protect. So I'm not trying to have creative differences all of the time. But those that are still in the process of growing, just like I am, it's
Mhm.
usually easier for us to share a vision.
Hey, third. Yeah. Yeah. See, I should have just spoke up because I was thinking it, but I was like, what if some come up, and that's how I was thinking. Like, what if some come up and I can't? But I was there for the most part.
No, I appreciate that. Like, if you don't know if you can commit, then don't.
Mhm.
You just enjoy
Right.
the show. It's cool.
Right.
I would prefer that than somebody hit me up and then back out at the last minute. But I'm gonna have contingency plans for it no matter what. But as far as things just going smoothly,
Mhm.
anybody can hit me up. Worst case, I'll just ignore you or say no.
Right. Az
You know?
he got his purge on too. They came up there trying to run his channel a few times. He had to let him know I ain't your son.
I don't know where people get off. That's why I said I'm like the nerve. Oh, I don't like what you do. I don't give a fuck what you like. Oh
Right.
well, this ain't fair. You putting us to the back. I'm like, it's not
Listen,
supposed to be
bro.
fair. It's the purge. Like I don't get what where y'all are coming from. Well, you said people can even address you. Yeah, you can address me, but just like a purge, you want to run up on somebody with a pop gun, a 6-shooter, and they happen to have a Gatlin or a nuke or a bio weapon, you got to deal with it. So if you want to come up on my panel when I got the controls and come at me, you might not like the results,
Right.
you know. But it's
Right.
up to you. Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, because you put dude that was copying off of you when you put his that video up. Oh my god, I was over here crying real tears. Like he looked like he up there sachet Shantae.
Dang.
Did he do his purge?
Nah, he posed a stream about me, talking about
Hmm.
my dealings with some other chicks for that I don't even mess with no more in the space. I don't even work with them no more.
What
So I'm
you
like, yo,
what
huh?
you mean East Atlantic? What happened?
Mm-mm.
Did I miss something?
But that's what they do. And then come Monday morning, they got all of this stuff to say. Don't want to pull up all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or got a bunch of stuff to say. They want to clout chase. I'm like, that's the purpose of the event. Is come Monday morning. You know?
Hmm. Yeah.
Nah, but I'm just like, that's the purge. You know what I'm saying? You can come with your 6-shooter, but don't think other people gonna have 6-shooters too, because you got one.
Right.
Some people gonna have something heavy. Like in my case, for that event,
Mhm.
I prefer to just have the damn controls.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, hey, because no matter what, I'm gonna survive it.
Right.
I'll get with the shit with you. I will. You know what I'm saying? I never, kicked SD or nothing or any of them other people. I didn't kick them.
Mhm.
I did have to put our cook backstage because at some point, what I can't let you do is like, you know what I'm saying, like lie, slander folks. So when he was saying it, number one, he was blocked in the chat. I'm like, I don't see where you're blocked. Like, you don't have a moderator wrench, so you can't see who blocked. You can't see that you're blocked. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I have the chat slowed down, so you may think you're blocked. But if you try to make a comment within those 60 or 90 seconds, it won't let you make it. So I think that's why a lot of people thought that they were blocked, but the chat box was just moving too fast. I had to slow it down. You know? So, you know what I'm saying? But to not only say that you blocked when you're not, but to say who blocked you, you know what I'm saying, who you think blocked you and just be dead wrong. Yeah, I got to put you backstage for you just slander that man like that.
It was the people asking about the mod sticks for me. I mean, last in June when I came, my mod stick was gone, but I went in the comments like, where my stick at? Where my mod stick? Where my wrench? F this, F that. All my kid thing on.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you actually pay, and that's one thing old boy tried to say, like, oh, I've been a moderator. I'm like, everybody's a mod on my channel. That's what I did to level the playing field. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can time anybody out. I give you all sticks. As soon as I see that it's not a troll account, I give you all mod sticks. But for that event, I remove 97, 98% of it. I have more mods every time because the channel keeps growing. I always keep it at 2 or 3% of people that keep mod sticks. And then those that keep managing mod sticks, those are people that I absolutely trust to not abuse them. So even if somebody that I modded up takes something personally and they time out the wrong person or something like that, hey, managing moderators can handle that. But I'm like, are you familiar with my content? Yeah, because I was like, I only stream. There's only one guaranteed stream a week that you're going to get from me, and that's the Sunday stream. So you should know I announced this. 98% of mod sticks will be gone. So why are you surprised to see yours gone?
Right.
Yeah, you didn't even hear that, did you? So don't tell me that you a supporter of mine and you ain't even listened to my stream.
He came that Sunday. He came that Sunday, but that Sunday he's like, I'm just trying to find people to join my stream.
I know. That's exactly what he did. And when I first gave him the mod stick, he tried to drop the channel and I deleted the damn comment. I was like, bro, the least you can do is ask first before you drop a link. Oh, can I drop a link? I was like, isn't that something? I was like, you're supposed to be a moderator. Not one time have you ever you can't time anybody out because you're a standard mod just like everybody else is. So that way nobody's confused about who timed out who. If you get timed out with a stick, I did it. I did it. You can put it on me. You know, you can put it on me. But also, you know, what's your job as a moderator if you can't time anybody out? You're supposed to be dropping links. Drop links to my second channel. Drop links to my Cash App. Drop links to my panelists. Drop links. You know what I'm saying? Protect the channel. Keep the engagement going. Greet everybody. Do something with that. You haven't done any of that, but all you've done was really come in to try to promote yourself. So I don't see how that's support for me.
Right, and if you was active enough, you would have got subscribers anyway. Because I got subscribers just for being active. I ain't dropped my link not once. I didn't promote myself not once. I promoted myself by being myself. And
that's what I'm saying. People were able to sub to you quietly. You can start over the course of 48 hours. Like my original co-host, you know what I'm saying? We got together in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just conversing in the chat, and then we end up on a panel together, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we working together. It happens like that sometimes. I've gotten a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You sub to people, you link up with people and stuff like that just from the chat. But everybody doesn't need to know that you're subbing to somebody or whatever. People don't need to know that. So if you all got moderator sticks, hey, you just click the 3 dots, go to channel, sub real quick. Bam. You know, I like this person. They got a balanced perspective, or they share my sentiments. Let me see. You got a channel. Bam. Okay, you do have. I don't even have to ask you, do you have a channel? I just click on that. There you go. I go to it and come right back. Nobody had to know anything. You know? So that was the kind of like the medicine in the food. It was supposed to be an event where people can network, people can see people they've never seen before. You know, they can, you know, everybody can grow. Nobody should have lost any subs from that. Everybody should have got something out of that.
Honestly, I think I get subs every I've been to the last 3. I think I got subs every time.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what it is. And if you can come up there and steal the show, you know, you should be able to do something with that. You know, like I said, I'm not up there trying to. People try to use that as an excuse to come at me, and I'm like, bro, like I'm just providing the stage, dude. You know, that's it.
Mhm.
I'm not here trying to be Jordan. I just run Madison Square Garden. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
You know? So I believe that, you know, the space, us as a whole, you know, or individually, like individually and as a whole, like we got enough charisma and talent to kind of work off of our own stuff. Like we don't, you know what I'm saying? We got enough energy to kind of keep it going. So that I was like, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? We did the whole stream, no gender war topics, no celebrity gossip, you know,
Mm-hmm.
none of that. I mean, I get it. It's a lot of effery and beef or whatever, but that's all us on each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're feeding off each
And you
other's
do it
energy.
every
We
day
don't need
anyway.
any of that outside stuff, huh?
They do it every day anyway. The only thing about it is they might go to their channel and do it, and then they're not getting it off with the person who they're into it with. To whereas they come to your unbiased channel, and yeah, it was amazing. I was like, wow. It was funny to me. I was getting my 7 chuckles in.
Hmm.
And I don't even sit in nobody live that just spit at their screen. I don't do that. So for
Yeah,
me to even
people
sit there,
people like to get on my case because they're like, oh, you don't share my streams. I'm like, believe it or not, I don't share anybody's beef streams. I don't share anybody's beef streams.
yeah,
If you beefing with somebody, man, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's on you, man. Promote that yourself, man.
right,
For real. I don't need anybody to share out my beef streams. If I'm talking about somebody or whatever, hey, that enough people should be curious what I got to say.
right, right.
So it just bugged me out that I changed the channel name, I changed the tag, and I got tagged like crazy with a new brand new tag within hours. You know, I got tagged probably like 10 times with people trying to come at me.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I just separated myself from it. Like, what are you talking about? So yeah, for the next week or so, like you'll see me come in here in the different channels and stuff with it, so you still know it's me. But
Hmm.
other than that, like you're really not gonna see this, you know what I'm saying, from me until, you know what I'm saying, until the event comes around. We're trying to grow the other channel now.
The boiler room.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, because like I said before, you know, growing a channel is fun. I enjoy it. You know, I enjoyed it. But as far as, you know, everything's kind of been branded on that event, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I get
So
it.
yeah. So I was like, I mean, the space likes the event, you know what I'm saying, and the space carries the event. So I don't want people to be able to use that event as an excuse to come at me, and I don't want people to use me as an excuse to come at that event. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and also I have more to offer the space than just that event.
Okay. So you
You know.
still gonna be going live on there?
Oh, absolutely. And the members, everything that they saw, I will be more than
Hey,
happy
Ron.
to share my perspectives on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like on everything.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'll be doing things. I'll show people how I did, you know, the video edits. Because I use basic programs. It wasn't anything intricate. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have
Mhm.
used a little bit of Adobe Premiere, like a little bit for like one clip. Other than that, it was all basic. Like
Mhm.
all basic, like basic, the same thing that you make your thumbnails with. That's what I use for everything: the screen graphics, the transitions, everything. You know,
Hmm.
everything, the backgrounds, everything was basic. You could do it all with no extra software, no extra hardware. $14 a month type programs.
Right, and it pay itself off at the end.
You just got to know how to use them. That's it.
Right. I ain't gonna lie though, I was kind of disappointed you ain't play the money song before you ended. That was catchy.
Oh, what, to Make It Rain?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
No, the one where you say when you throw the video come up and you like a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah, that was shout out to my co-host. That was the first time he co-hosted with me, and he's great. He's just got in. He hit me up actually right after the last purge and told me he wanted to work with me, and he's been
Mhm.
extremely helpful. That's DJ Witch Doctor. So he's got another channel which is titled Not for Humans.
Mhm.
That's tagged. You know, both of his channels are tagged. He is awesome. He put that together for me. He put that together. He put a theme the background music that was being played for most of for most of it was from him. A lot of the clips, that you would see, like what was it, the beaver or raccoon or whatever screaming or whatever, that was him. Like he put
Oh
he
wow.
put a lot into it, like for real. It's a team effort to get that done. You can't do it you can do it by yourself, but you're a bad individual if you can.
No, I feel you because I'm like, did you? A couple of times you sounded like you were asleep, but I was like, is he? Because you was there for the most part. Anything you needed to be there for, you were there. So I'm like, is he getting any sleep?
Well, I've done it before. So I know when I'm going to crash. I know when I am. Like, I know exactly what time I'm going to need, and I know when the numbers are likely going to dip. Like dip a lot. And I know when they should come back up. It just is what it is. You just, like I said, it's all about survival. So, it was cool, to see at one point, I think we had like 1,600 live
14.
viewers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I seen 14. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we got up to 1,600. So shout out to whoever the hell shared it, because it like doubled real quick. Usually something like that, I would assume that because it probably wasn't a share, because a lot of people shared it, but more than likely what they did was they probably filled their box, heard somebody was talking about them or whatever, and just brought everybody over. Like, just dropped the link. And so shout out to whoever did that.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's what it looked like. When they just, I think it went from like 700 to like 15. And I was like, damn.
So I was like, okay. Then when you said that was the most you ever hit, I was surprised. I thought
I never hit 1,000 before. I never had 1,000 before watching until then.
Yeah. Well, I congratulate you because it was a successful event. No matter what anybody else say, it was an event. It's not something you do every day. So I don't see the problem in it, because some people do it every day, and that's what don't make no sense. So,
I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was sad. Some people, probably carried it on to the new year, but I seen some people making up there.
That's cool too. Like that's I'm like, yo, I'm not going to stop y'all from talking it out. It probably won't make any highlights, but why not talk it out? Like, you're allowed to squash beef. Like, I'm like, we're up here for plenty of time. So I know people are, why am I backstage? I'm like, bro, we up here for 2 days, man. Just chill for a few minutes. You good?
Right.
You good? Or just say you got something to do, man. Just leave and come back, man. You straight, bro. So it's all good. Like, we ain't going nowhere. We're going to be right here, man. And if not, I got a second channel, and also we have more just in case they try to flag or stop that. We got more contingency plans on deck. So, trust me, I got a lot of stuff planned. Just on some I got a lot of just in case options available. So everybody should be able to get it out, and uninterrupted too. Yeah. But nobody really wanted to use the features that were there, which is why you hear a lot of effery. So, like features like this was what I would recommend when people have the next one. If you got somebody that you want to go at, usually I have it set up where you can either direct message the host, because when I use that upgraded StreamYard feature, you can DM the host with the green room. Like, you can DM the host and let them know, like, yo, put me up there with such and such. And I'll sound the horn, and it'll just be y'all two up there. Or just put it in the backstage studio. I'll sound the siren, and it'll just be y'all two up there. I would recommend, if you want somebody up there with you, put it in the private chat, the studio chat. So that way, people can everybody can see it, and that person knows they're about to be up there with you, so they can prepare too. Yeah.
The person who summoned Tommy didn't even come up there with him, did they?
Nah, because I saw Tommy in the chat, and I verified his account, so I knew it was him. But I know also people be having troll accounts, so I still confirmed that it was him before I let him up.
That was hilarious.
And the first 3.5 hours they got bombed. Right after I get off of here, I gotta of course finish my my thank you community post, and then I will be editing the bomb out, which I did on YouTube, but I had to delete the video. I'll be uploading that within the next like 15 hours or so. So
Because I
it's
had
not
fell
gone.
asleep. I
Yeah, it's
fell
not
asleep.
gone.
I had fell asleep and I was like, wait a minute, I clicked the like button. I don't know how I ended up in the next because I heard you say that after like a while after I was in the one that you had to start over. And I was like, well, how did I end up in here? Because I had fell asleep with it on. And when I had unmuted it, that was when Mahalia was up there going at it with DG. And it was a whole nother lie. And I hadn't clicked off nothing. So some kind of way I got from one line to the other one and I didn't even go over there. Hey,
Yeah,
Tara.
because that one's not there. So yeah, if you just it would have just brought it right up because that's the only thing that was live and it was playing. So I tried to make it seamless. You know, even before when I knew that stream I had to end it when it happened. You know what I'm saying? But I just set up the next one, didn't quite end it. So that way, once I send everybody over, I drop the new link. It's already ready. So yeah, I can sit up here and talk for a minute, but it's getting clipped out. So there's only like maybe 5 minutes that need to be cut. You know, so it only takes a second to just cut it. It's not a problem. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that was my bad for not really, you know what I'm saying, no, understanding my settings. Now I used the banner, but the thing is they came up under somebody else's name. They came up under somebody's name that they were not. So I didn't really understand the feature that I had that I paid for, and I wasn't using it properly. So that's my fault that happened. You know, because I could have verified that person.
Because when you was trying to verify Fred, because he came up as main man, I'm like, I'm in the chat like he one of your mods.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, had I been using that feature properly, that wouldn't have had to happen either. So, you know, I know people telling me they're like, man, stop apologizing. You ain't got to apologize. But I'm like, that did slow the show down a little bit or a lot. So we gonna like that's cut out. Like that won't happen anymore. We know how to use our green room feature now.
It did.
So a lot of this stuff is OJT. Yeah.
So your co-host, the last part, the one in June, that wasn't the same guy?
Nah.
I thought it was at that accent.
Nah, those two. Nah. Well, Team Fatty. He was supposed to be a co-host and he wasn't able to be there the whole time. You know, something came up that he had to deal with personally. So it happens. It happens. But my official co-hosts were Skoka Hannes, you know, Team Fatty and DJ Witch Doctor. And we had help with the polling from the Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my original co-hosts that you saw in June were the same co-hosts that I had for the first purges up to that point. It was PC Beautifully Animated and L Nixon, the voice of reason. You know, they were there with me from day one. They were still, you know, involved in this, but they had some other stuff going on that they weren't able to attend this time.
Yeah, I know.
But
go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, they're still with me. They're still on the creative team. There's no fallout or anything. So if people are questioning like why they didn't see them, it's not personal. They just had some things they had to handle. You know,
I didn't know a lot of them people nowhere. That's what I was just gonna say on the polls. I'd be like, I just gotta pick who I know because I don't know. I didn't see them or their name was different or something. Like a lot of them people I didn't know, but then it was always one person on that I either seen or that I actually like knew from around here in this section. So. But yeah.
Well, we're gonna work on that. What I tried to have this time, which I couldn't get anybody. I only got one person to sign up to be a judge. So I was like, you need kind of more than that as far as you know, just judging, because I didn't want it to just be polls on how you decide, because that's the way it ends up. It ends up a popularity contest. So
yep.
So that becomes tough. You know, that becomes tough. So I wanted to have judges as well. You know, I wanted to have independent judges, and I wanted other people to be able to use their community tabs as well. And as always, shout out to Baller X and Hennywise, because I don't know what the hell I would do without their assistance. You know?
Yeah.
You know, because they help a lot with the promotion. So I recommend everybody support them. You know.
I was looking for Henny Wise channel because I don't. Is that a he or she? I know they do clippings. I seen them one time. They popped up in my timeline with some hilarious clippings, but I couldn't find
Yeah.
the channel.
All right. Her tag is at Hennywise 211 at Hennywise 211. That's her
Gotcha.
channel tag. And if you go to Baller X 2.0's channel, that's a suggested channel. If you just go down to the bottom, she's got multiple channels,
Oh,
but
okay.
she's awesome. And so is Baller X 2.0. Like I said, without them, they helped me to Baller X has helped me to promote ever since the first one, and Hennywise, once they got together, she's been on board too. So that's one of the reasons why it's been able to grow to multiple sectors, is because of them. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was
And like I said, that's
definitely.
just one of the reasons, but also the participants from multiple sectors are another
I was
big
just
reason. Yeah.
I was just gonna say you could definitely tell when you was dealing with like different sectors as far as how the argument go, because then you had the sectors that was sitting there and they was kumbaya and like I said, you can't take the Mo3 sector nowhere because they was yeah at each
No,
other.
they're good. I don't. The Mo3 sector has supported me from the first
Yeah, it
time
was
they came.
lit.
I
It
think
was
they came
lit.
to the first purge or something like that. No, shout out to all of them sectors, because for the most part
Yeah, it
they
was
all
lit.
support me. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they got going on amongst each other, ain't nobody brought me into it or none of that stuff. So I'm like, man,
Yeah.
y'all are cool, man. Y'all are cool, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's open, but I don't knock that. Yeah, y'all come up there and kumbaya with each other. If any other sector, if they feel uncomfortable, that's on them. Like you setting the tone. So if
Mhm.
you're not the one setting the tone, don't get mad when somebody else sets the tone. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
that's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to come up there with your crew. You come
Mm-hmm.
here with your crew. You
Yeah,
know,
cause
that simple. And if you're not gonna come with your crew, you better be armed and ready to shoot. You know, I mean,
right.
that's the way it is. Are you good enough to steal the crowd? You know?
Right, because like I was saying, you could definitely tell when the Mo3 sector was up there because it was a lot of laughing in the chat and it was lit. It was lit.
Mhm.
Now don't get me
So
wrong, other sectors had it lit too, but you could tell when they was up there because it was like it was lit.
like I said, that like
Definitely.
and yeah, they came deep. They
It
came
showed
deep.
up.
So
It
I'm like,
showed
yo,
out.
I'm like when people tell me, oh, I didn't feel comfortable, because I know in June a lot of people were like, because I kept it really close to the chest. I did very little promotion leading up to it, other than the
Mhm.
clips that I dropped. I didn't really do much, in like the man is decent sector and whatever, the Fight Club sector, whatever y'all want to call it. I didn't really do much. So when people pulled up, they're like, damn, this is a whole different crowd. And they pulled
Yeah,
up deep. And I'm
yeah.
like, yo, you can't be mad. Y'all ain't deep, man.
Mm-hmm. Cause you
Anyway,
can't, cause
that's
you
why
can't over
that's
here
why the first thing I say is share, share, share. Share the damn stream. Bring
right,
your crew through. Let's go.
right.
You know?
Cause you came over here and promoted the last one, the one in
Mhm.
June. Yeah, you sat up here with me and promoted. And that's how I
Well,
think I knew about it.
you're cool. I don't mind. Like, you're cool. Like, them people over where I am, I don't even really like all them that much. But at the same time, they helped me to carry it from the beginning too, so I appreciate it. But they
What,
got their stuff going on too.
what sector did you come from?
Nah, I originally started in the manosphere, Black
Okay.
manosphere sector.
Oh,
But when I tell people that, they're like, "Oh, so you one of them dudes that hate women?" I'm like, I argue with them dudes all damn day. You know what I'm saying? And for the
oh,
most part, I don't really frequent their channels and panels too much, because I'm not with having that same conversation every damn day. I'm
yeah.
not. And at the end of the day, I like women too, so I ain't gonna sit here and talk about how women are. I know there are some women that are bad. There are some women that are not bad, and any woman can get bad at any point. That's just life, bro. Like, that's
Right.
just life. What the hell are you
Yeah.
gonna do about it? It's men, and I don't need to have this conversation with you every day.
Right. But I'm
If
just
y'all
saying,
don't,
because you,
go.
you since I've been a content creator, you've been support. I think you came to either my first or second live, and then I know you came to another one, and that was how I found out, that they don't that YouTube stopped recording after so like every time you come and drop jewels and tell me something that I didn't know before. Like you just told me about the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you come and drop a jewel. And
Now
I just
I
want
don't keep this stuff a secret. I don't,
yeah.
and I get it. Like there are people that I done fell out with over that, where they're like, nah, don't tell these people what I'm using, and people don't even want to tell me what they're using. I got to the point where I was like, I tried to pay people, so I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so show me how to work OBS, stuff like that, and they ain't even want to show me how to work it, even when I
Mm-hmm.
was willing to pay them. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to put everybody on a level playing field, like.
Mm-hmm.
If we've all got the equipment, if we've all got the visuals, if we've all got, you know what I'm saying, if we've all got just, content, then hey, the cream is gonna rise to the top.
Right.
But if just one person's got those things, then you can build a bunch of subscribers, but your content still sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if we put us all on a level playing field where everybody's got the equipment and everything, everybody's got the visuals, everybody's got the graphics. Now, as content creators, our creativity is the only thing that's going to separate us.
Right.
So I'm just trying to get to that point where it's like, yo, let's get to the point where if there's anything that separates us, let it be our creativity.
Yeah.
Because that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's healthy competition. Like, I use the
Yeah.
theme Monopoly. I use the Monopoly theme. I think it's cool, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I understand the monopolies are bad. Like, they're bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you play the game, when somebody has a monopoly, the game is over. It's
Right.
done. So we don't want the game to be over. We don't want any one person to have a monopoly on things.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, that's you gotta learn how you gotta know how to mark I'm not good with marketing period.
Well, that's why you can hire me. I
Yeah, yeah.
I have extremely affordable rates, and I tell my clients this all of the time. Like, my real life clients, you know what I'm saying, I work for a marketing firm. I've had my own marketing firm, and I will have another marketing firm, of my own in the very near future. This is something I've been doing for years.
Mm-hmm.
I
Welcome
tell them
back.
all the time. Well, I have people that the clients that'll tell me, oh, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, and it didn't really work. And I'm like, yo, well, this is why you just hired me. I got you.
Yeah, that's what.
Or this
Yeah,
is why you're going to hire me, so you can do
I
what you
wish I
do,
would.
and I can do what I do.
I wish I would have known a long time ago, at least, because I do taxes, and I'm not good with marketing, and like most of my clients are word of mouth. Either I already know them and they bring people, or other than that, I'm not good with people tell me I ain't got no money. I'll be like, okay. Because I know how it is. Like, I know that ain't the way the game go, but I know how it is. So I'll be like, I'm not pressing the issue. I'm not.
Nah, but when they say they don't have any money, now it's like, okay, let's barter some services. What do you have?
Yeah.
See, I don't have a problem saying to clients that, since I'll spit out a number and they're like, oh, well, I don't have that. And I will ask, well, how much do you have? I don't have a problem asking that question.
Right.
Okay. I used to sell commodities. You know what I'm saying? I did that for a little bit of time, and I have no problem asking somebody, what is your net worth and how much are you liquid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Believe it or not, you'd be amazed what answers you get when you just ask.
True.
Like, I just ask somebody, look, how much do you have? If I say the price is 1,000 and you say you don't have it, all right, well, how much do you have?
True.
Well, I don't know. All right, well, how about we do this? How about we do this? Well,
right.
We can set up you could pay me over the course of 4 months, $1,000. We'll take $250 now, $250 now, and then 3 monthly installments of $250. Fair? Okay, we can do that. And then once they agree to that, hey, how about this? Maybe this will work. Instead of you paying 4 payments of $250, how about you just pay me one payment of $500 now, and I just close it out? I'm not even supposed to do this, but I'll just tell my bosses I just need you to sign the document and I need to charge it right now. Something like that.
See, yeah, you're a good salesman.
Oh, you do that for me? Yeah, well, that's what they teach you in sales. You isolate the objection, and then you close.
Right.
So is the issue really money that they don't have, or is it that they don't trust you? Because a lot of times that's really the issue. They have it, They just don't want to pay it to you.
Yeah, because that's another thing I have. Like, I'm on all the social medias or whatever, but I don't like marketing on them like that because people just be on their pocket watching. They not there to they don't want to support you, but they show looking to see who is. And
Mm.
I just keep it to myself. And it's like, how you gonna have a business but you really keeping it to yourself?
I mean, that a lot of people fear rejection. That's one of the
Yeah,
reasons why.
yeah,
A
that's
lot of a lot of
thank
people are
you.
just scared to be told no. It hurts their feelings. It hurts their soul. Everybody's not built for this business thing. So trust me, I've had a lot of arguments with the dudes in them spaces where they're like, "Oh, you're a worker. Oh, I'm an owner, and this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, but do you have the main ingredient for your business?" "Yeah, I got an LLC. I got the paperwork. I got this." I was like, "Yeah, but do you have customers? Do you
Right,
generate revenue? Because that's the main ingredient. You don't even need that. You don't even need that. I know plenty of people with successful businesses. I know one dude, he got a successful business. He don't have no paperwork. He just takes cash transactions. There is no LLC. There is no INC. Okay? There is no office. He's just got a lawnmower and a truck,
right,
you
right.
know? But he looks his customers in the eye, gives them a service that they love and they appreciate, and they
Mhm.
pay him for it, and they schedule him to come back.
Right.
You know, that's a successful business. But you got all these other people that got all this paperwork, all this state approved stuff, all of this tax write off stuff, and they ain't got no damn customers.
Yep.
They don't have no clients. The business don't generate revenue, and I'm like, what's a business that doesn't generate revenue?
Right. Right.
It's worthless. That's what it is. So
True. I agree. Yeah, that rejection is something else.
yeah, I mean, but I had to get over that, early on.
Then I'm shy too, so it's like you can't be shy and be marketing. That ain't gonna go together. That is not gonna go together. But
Well, you can. You just have to use what you have. As far as social media and YouTube is concerned, especially,
mhm,
the analytics will get you through. You just need to know how to read them and then how to not necessarily manipulate them, but how to tweak them. And a lot of people mess up when they read them. They'll read their analytics, they'll see the demographics, they'll see when they're losing viewers, and they'll take it personally, or they'll look at how much money they make, and they're just like, oh well, that's not my fault, whatever. And it's like,
mhm,
nah, you still need to just understand, like, okay, if you see that line drop at a certain point in most of your streams, see
mhm,
what happens in that point. Is it when your microphone starts to cut out? Is it when you open the panel? Because I might have said this when I was up here last time. Most people would see that they get that dip in viewership when they drop that
mhm,
link and open the panel.
hmm. Yeah, I really
You
don't
know?
even like dropping my link sometimes. I do
Yeah.
you when you do your streams, do you have the analytics up? Because I usually do that. I have that. I have my analytics up while I'm running my stream.
Um, I just started keeping them up. I prefer to look at them later
Mm,
because we're live. So I understand that when you're dealing with social media, and I know this just from working for a marketing company that has
mhm,
a social media department that I'm not even part of. I mean,
mhm,
I consult, I consult and I pretty much tell them what to do, but I don't have any real say so on how they get it done.
mhm,
So they don't know what the hell they're doing though. And most marketing companies don't. There's a special connection that you have with your viewers, your supporters, and your audience that these
mhm,
big companies and white boys with hoodies and dark rooms and stuff that they pay like a lot of money every month just don't know. They don't have and they can't fit to do it because they don't teach it to you in a school or anything. You know? You have
mhm,
and this is one of the most social media, unless it's a company that specializes in social media, like that's what they do, chances are
mhm.
their social media department sucks.
Right. You do
Because
know what you do know which screen I'm talking about, right? The in the
I know what
studio
you're talking
when
about. You're talking about I had that up for the whole
you,
purge.
yeah, when
It's
you running the
it's the control room.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's a control room.
And
So
I
now
see
usually I've got 3 monitors. If you see me when I'm live in my office, you know, if I'm outside, I'm on my laptop. But if I'm in my office, I've got 3 to 4 monitors up at the same. So I'm usually looking at like live feed where I can see exactly what you guys see. I'm looking at the control room. I'm looking at, of course, you know, whatever streaming software I'm using. Okay. And then I've got another screen for just media. You know, media. So people can get in touch with me, whatever. If, you know, IG goes off, email goes off, you know, something goes off, I can see it. I probably need to get better as far as those alerts are concerned. But I try to have everything I need, and that's just something that I had from working my job. Like, believe it or not, that's my job requires 2 to 3 screens. Couldn't do it with just one. So when I decided to do this too, just recently I put up a 4th monitor.
Yeah, I got 4 monitors too. Well,
yeah,
I want to say 5, but one of I have 3 desktops. One is an all-in-one, and then I had 2 desktops with 2 monitors apiece. So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So you're using both desktop? Damn. See, hey, but I can't complain because I just put the 2nd one up myself to put in the 4th one because I'm like, damn, I'm not putting a 4th monitor into this one tower. Hell no. I think I'm kind of pushing it with 3. No, but it works. Now you using like 4 regular monitors, just out of curiosity. Yeah, okay. So what I would recommend, this worked for me, especially like when you're doing if you're doing visuals and shit like that. Damn, they still setting off fireworks. What I did was instead of using a monitor, like for my main, I use a 32-inch television. And just HDMI it. All right. Like instead of just using a regular monitor, because it's big, it's clear, it's HD. I can see everything. You know.
You say you use that for graphics.
Well, for that's my main screen. So if I really need to see something or get into it, whatever the case may be, whatever's really important, I can just drag whatever's going on onto that monitor.
Gotcha.
Whatever's going, like whatever's most important right now, I can just drag it right onto that monitor.
Yeah.
So like that monitor pretty much is labeled controls. So what?
Game changes.
Yeah. It allows me to be a lot of places. It allows me to get a lot of stuff done real quick. But luckily, I wouldn't have known something like that. Like if you're only if pretty much your only introduction to it is social media, I wouldn't have figured that shit out. I was fortunate because just working how I work, you know what I'm saying, and how we work and get things done and make sure, you know what I'm saying, we have to be efficient every single day. Hey, like it's necessary. Like dual monitors was like a given. Like if you ain't got that, you ain't like you losing guaranteed.
That's how I got into it too. With
okay. So yeah, you already knew.
Yep.
Because most of these folks, I'm like, how do you do that?
Right. and doing it from the phone is the worst.
I don't do that anymore. I might just go on somebody's panel from the phone now.
Because before I had Wolf, before I had even started going live, I thought I had to record. You know, I'm watching YouTube. I'm a subscriber, so I thought I would have to record and had a good camera and everything. And I was like, I can't start going live. I can't start doing content until I get all this equipment and all that. And it's not true, but I still don't. I still want to record it. I really don't. The live sometimes I really don't get into it. That's why I haven't been going live lately. Really. Happy New Year.
Now let me ask you this: do you because you got 4 of them, you have them all like just like regular layout, or do you like invert them?
They
like
are
flip
regular.
them on their sides and stuff.
Oh, they are
some of them.
Yeah, regular. I ain't even think about that.
I see a few people do that shit where they'll take like the 3rd monitor and like flip it on its side because it's longer on one side than the other, and that's good for like a media feed or something like that.
Right.
Like if we've got the main chat or something, You know what I'm saying? Like the main company chat or something, they'll put just that feed right there. You know what I'm saying? And because it makes a longer monitor and it's thin, you get to get like more. You can see more of the thread, and you can just see more things.
That makes sense. I ain't never even thought about it like that because my monitors are 22 inches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. When you you know what I'm saying, but it's only like 22 by like 6 or whatever, right? 6 or 7. Or a matter of fact, yeah, might be a foot, might be like 12, right? No,
What you say?
but it's about half that, right? I'm just saying the other side. You said 22 inch. It's 22 inches long, right?
Oh yeah.
Or you talking about from one corner to corner?
22 inches wide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 22 inches wide, but how tall is it?
Right. I mean, it would be 20 on the side. It would be 22 inches because it's still kind of like the same thing. I ain't good. Look, I ain't good with the dimensions now.
No, I'm just saying. Usually, it's not going to be as wide as it is high. Like its height and its width are going to be, different. So, like I said, what they'll do is they'll turn it on its side, so it's just longer.
Yeah.
What's up, Montree?
What's up?
What's going on, big dog?
What's up? What up? T? What up, King?
Hey, Montree, it's been a long time since I've spoken to you.
Yeah, man, I've been watching the videos you've been sending me, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm on Instagram, yeah. Oh, no, my
text
bad.
message.
Yeah, text message, my bad. It's been a long time.
Interesting. How you liking Vegas, bro?
It's interesting. I have a new cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
I still have my old cell phone. I still have it. I still have a new one. It's better than my old one. Yep.
How was your New Year, Montree?
You said what?
How was your New Year? How you bring it New Year?
I just got back from out of town. It was cool. My little cousin got married, so that was my. Huh?
Where you go?
A couple hours away. Not too far.
Top secret.
Top secret. We was on a mission. Top secret.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my when it comes to jobs like these, I'm gonna get it like a regular job, but my main goal of the job, I'm gonna do life insurance. Yeah, that's
what's up.
Yeah, life insurance. That's right.
So they're marketing again. You good at marketing, King Elaine?
Marketing? I never done marketing sales before, but I'm gonna learn. That's right.
Nah, well, I mean, just like she said earlier, like that word of mouth is it goes a long way. It really does. But nowadays you just got to understand how people use their mouths. They speak with their phones and their devices. Like that's just pretty much what it is. And the word can go a long way when you put it in the right, you know what I'm saying, into the right brains or ears. It can reach a lot of people. And trust me. And that's really what it's about.
Oh, yeah.
You just got to understand the times you're in. I mean, things change. I had to learn that just over the years. There were a lot of these, platforms that weren't available. But with more platforms, more things came up, and there just became more opportunity. Some people would see it as a hurdle because it becomes a lot more competitive. But I saw it as opportunity, So when I see all of these other social media platforms, and I realize that, like right now, you're killing major media network and television, killing it. Like social media, YouTube is killing it, dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Turn the TV on.
to the point where it's gone pretty soon. So, like people would be like, if you have a business and you're trying to market inexpensively, but you don't, this would be my recommendation. This is free game for anybody. Don't try to get television commercials. Ain't nobody watching that shit. What you do is you buy paid promotional spots on content creators like Just Jay's channel and mine, where it's cheap and we can reach a bunch of people that these major media networks can't reach. So you'll save money and you'll reach people and you'll reach the right people. And one more gem of game. The rest I gotta charge you for. I'm sorry.
Like brand ambassador.
Nah, you just, if somebody pays you $60, $70 a week, or let's say $50 a week, which is like $200 a month, would you give them a 5-minute, like 2 5-minute spots? You know what I'm saying? 2 5-minute spots and a link in your chat every stream.
Yeah, depending on the what they selling now, because
Exactly. And to my next thing, last gem for free. Other than that, you got to cop the membership. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cash app you in a moment, but because I'm plugging some stuff. Other than that, you got to cop the membership. But if you're going to sell those things, or even if you're the one, with the content, whatever, just understand analytics got to be wide open, like wide open. That analytics report is going to sell everything for you and make sure that if you have products or services that you're selling, you're marketing to the right content creators that have that demographic, or influencers. On YouTube, we're content creators, but on most other platforms, they're just influencers.
Right, true.
Yeah, because I spoke to like 2 companies on the Zoom call on the phone. They wouldn't work with me.
Were you with Prime America?
There's a certain company, of course, when it comes to life insurance. Like I do it at home. But I gotta get the insurance, the life insurance first. I gotta get that first.
You went to the class?
Nah. I gotta pass the test. In order to get the insurance.
Good luck. You ain't out there trying to work 16 jobs again, are you? That's the definition of insanity.
No, I mean I worked gig jobs. I had my 2 jobs. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I did work some gig jobs. I ain't gonna deny it. I did. And kept my 2 jobs at the same time.
Yeah.
Sure did. But also,
it's so crazy. You one good job, one or 2 good jobs. You don't need 18.
No. No, I mean,
okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I mean, I also learned about the what do you call that currency again? Oh, digital currency, like like the whole stock. Crypto. Yeah, I learned about that too. I ain't not used to yet, but I know about that too.
Is crypto even still doing good? I know the stocks ain't been doing too good in the past year and a half. So I just don't in mind.
Also, I have a new phone. Old phone, I have a new phone. Better than my old one.
I mean, I don't know. It's a possibility that it might kick back, but I heard it. I mean, I heard the same thing, but you never know, man. It's because I mean, I don't see people using cash too much longer, to be honest.
No, they're not.
That shit gonna be obsolete.
That's what's going on, yeah. Especially what's going on.
Holding on to the stocks that I have, because the only way you're gonna lose money in stocks is if you sell it when you're down. But the economy's so bad that it has to pick up before they're gonna pick up. So look, let me talk.
Or what I try to do, you just move independently, and it's nice because the economy sucks. So I just focus on puts. Like just puts. So but I also try to deal with just stable sectors for the most part. I do pharmaceuticals as far as stocks. That's it. I'm very conservative when it comes to that because I'm with you. I prefer not to lose money at all. And
Right.
as long as it's cool in America to sell drugs on a massive scale, I'm pretty sure that business will work. I'm just gonna keep it
The
simple.
last stock
No,
when
like,
they was, before they had started tanking, I had ended up selling my Apple. I had sold all the stocks that was up. I'm so mad I sold on my AMC because I kind of wish I would have kept it in my Apple stock, but I needed it at the time. But the ones that I have are the ones that wasn't doing good, and I just be looking at them like, okay, show
you
time.
panicked on AMC. You panicked on AMC.
I didn't panic. It was a lot of times I should have sold it. Like when they was doing the pump and dump, man, it was going up, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm
Nah. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, in that case right there, it sucks, but I probably would have. And I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. Dude, I'm gonna give a disclaimer. I'm not a financial consultant at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't fuck with sectors like. I'm sorry, cuss on your channel, but I don't mess with sectors like AMC, like theaters, entertainment, because I know how technology works, and any of them can be out of business tomorrow. But I just saw it like it's a pump and dump, but it's an obvious pump and dump. So I don't know what they got planned, but I think somehow, some way, there might be a jump later. I don't know what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it's not just a pump and dump. It's obvious.
They did a split, and I didn't know. I didn't get the memo though, and I'm like, wait a minute, that. But I think it probably started tanking when the writers went on the strike.
But they knew the writers' strike was coming.
Well, they not on
Like
strike no more.
everybody knew it was coming, and like, I mean, with the global, it's just with streaming platforms coming up. I don't know what the hell they got planned, but it can also just be like just a little scheme to buy some time, real quick. You know, they drop it real low, so everybody panics and sells. They can buy up a lot of their stock back and then pivot. They can do that, you know, or they could just make some money real quick, so that way they can stay in business. Because you're obviously going to lose money in the midst of a global pandemic and with the rise of technology. So, and they know that. Like, this is simple. If we could talk about it, they know it. So, I don't know you must have something planned for that. Maybe you just need money to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been why they sold a bunch of their own stuff. You know? You still got to pay people. You still got to pay, property leases. You got to pay property taxes. You got to pay all of that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? They might have just needed that to just stay in business. I don't know, but I thought they had a plan for it. I would have held on to it.
I was so disappointed in Workhorse though, because when I first got my Workhorse, it was just going up, 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 and they didn't get that contract with the post office. And I think when I first bought Workhorse, it was at $20. It's down to like $3 or something, if even that much.
The prices is getting higher and higher.
I was so mad, like, because I look at how much I'm in the hole for that. Well, not in the hole, but you know what I mean, like how much I would have and how much I don't have from that. And I'm like,
but
now hold on, I gotta get back to her on this. So you didn't get a memo or anything from AMC, like they didn't give you a nothing.
If it did, I didn't pay no attention to it. I just know I woke up one day and they were split in half. I forgot the other name it went to. It was AMC and it was another.
Because I try to kind of go over what I think they might be talking about in the book. Because I'm like, how do you survive if you're AMC with the rise of technology? Like, I don't get it. But then I thought about it. I'm like, the only thing that I can think of is maybe you guys can start dabbling into the business of home theaters, like technology. Since technology is what's killing you, why not get into the business? But at the same time, you got to fill a void. As far as distribution of the content, you're pretty dead. You know what I'm saying? With streaming software, you're pretty dead in the water with that. Like you can't compete on the level that they do with distribution with the internet. You can't do it. So what else is there? You guys do movie theaters. Why not just start putting your movie theaters in people's homes?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to make it in some kind of way where you get repeat and residual business. You do it in some kind of way.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's an entirely different industry when you're talking about one and done. You sell one home theater and you're done. So they got to set something up where it's a consistent experience or something that requires consistent maintenance or consistent upgrades or something.
Right.
That's the way I would be thinking if I'm dealing with a company like AMC, because I'm like, I don't see how you do that without a plan.
I don't even know what made me look. I think I was getting stock tips because I don't even know what made me buy it. And then I looked one day and I was like, and it was going up and it was going up. And I was like, I'm just going to hold it. And then I'm gonna see how high, because I didn't know that's not how it works. I was like, I'm just going to hold it and see how high it goes. Then I held it. About 4 days later, it started going back down. I was like, damn it. Mad. Then it went up again.
Because what they do, all right, so you got a bunch of people that kicked it off rip, which is like that in most companies. And because of that, they got clauses set up where they can't get diluted. Once they go public, they cannot be diluted no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They have percentages of the stock no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Whether it goes up and down. So what they'll do when they dump it at a massive level like that where it's dropping because people are unloading, so it's plummeting. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of people with a bunch of money that are making the market move in the direction they want it to. You know what I'm saying? They're either doing it, you know what I'm saying, because just like you said, it's a pump and dump, you know what I'm saying? Or the other way. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it because they have a plan to jack it back up. You know? Make a bunch, because they'll be able to buy it back real cheap. That's the thing about it. It'll dump, they'll make a bunch of money, and then they'll buy it back real cheap. Because when they sell like that, when they sell at that level, you know it has to be coming from a majority of the shareholders. I'm sorry, the shareholders that have the majority.
Yeah, because I've been wanting. I like investing in stocks, but with the market, it's not smart. I don't think to buy anything.
You know, I like what you said about theaters. But you know, you ever heard of like a Quantic theater? Like I think it's like my boy LB, because he's into it heavy. It's basically like you can have a theater. So, well, you need a house first. I mean, you definitely need like a big ass basement. I think it's like probably I think you said like close to $7,000 to have it. Where it's basically everything in your basement is set up with surround sound. You get the best quality, you know, out of. I mean, you could put in a Blu-ray player and get it up to like 8K just with the tap of a switch. But they're like the home theater stuff. I mean, people think like the movie theaters fell off, but really they didn't, man. It was just the COVID that happened, or the panda, whatever you want to call it. But they make it a comeback, you know what I'm saying, with the 8K. A lot of people ain't really hip to that yet, but it's like now when you go to the theaters now, if you want that full experience, you got to pay like more, you know what I'm saying? So I do think
I understand what you mean. No, go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I understand what he means, because for those of us that kind of grew up with that, like we want to see it in the theater, but you got a bunch of people that are gonna be our age real soon that didn't grow up in that world, and after a post-pandemic world where not everybody but a majority of people have just taken sanitary, you know what I'm saying, sanitation to a good level, or just sanitary habits to a good level, to another level. Yo, people just really don't want to leave the house as a whole if they don't have to.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, so I'm just, at some point, instead of even trying to explain that away, I think it's to that point where you just accept it. And if you're in their business, which is AMC, I'm like, why not just do it? Like, that's the only thing I really think you can do.
The streaming app, I'm surprised they haven't came out with a streaming app yet.
You said who?
I get what he's saying though with those theaters he's talking about, but I'm like, yo, I wouldn't put that. I'd rather just put it in my house.
Yeah.
But see that's what I'm like. That's what they have now. They have like I said, it's a. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but my boy LB know all about it because he got one. It's like you can turn your basement into like a real life theater. Like I ain't talking about just some 80-inch TV with some fancy surround sound. Like it's even better than that. And some people are hip to it. And it's like I've seen people on YouTube where their basement just look ridiculous. Like it's out of this world. It's crazy looking.
Yeah, that's sick. I know what you're saying though. I've seen a few things like that too. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, because you don't have to leave the house no more. All you can shit. Like even cable, like you see where cable is going, like ain't nobody really has cable anymore, man. It's these apps then took over. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's done. So but also I'm like, how do you think this happens? I'm like, I knew what was up once Disney started firing people. They can't afford nobody, and that's what I'm saying with like ESPN and a bunch of media personalities and stuff that were getting millions of dollars a year gone, fired. We can't. It's not even that. Well, number one, we don't need you, but we do need you, but we can't afford to pay you. And how do they make money? We're the customer as the viewer. I'm sorry. We're not the customer. We're the consumer. Their customer are the people that are buying those commercial space. You know what I'm saying? Those commercial spaces. That's how they make money. So if they're not able to pay their employees what they've been paying them, it's because those people pulled out. So I'm sure the advertisers, they're still advertising somewhere, but where you think they're going? They're going on social media platforms. They advertising on the internet. They know ain't nobody watching cable.
Yeah.
Them commercials are worthless, dude.
yeah, I agree with that. And like I know you be having the purge and all that, but
why you had to say it like that?
But I don't hop in that, but I listen to you when you talking like this because I could tell you an intelligent dude. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no dumb dude. So I like just when you just talking. That's why I don't be saying too much. I like to listen. I'm soaking up game. But honestly, man, like I've seen it like, bro, like I'm 35. I'm not as old as just Jay is, but
That's some shit.
But I remember, man, like, and even going to the mall and all, like that experience is gone. Like I went to the mall on Black Friday and it was dead on Black Friday. It was dead. Like wasn't nobody in there.
Money.
The money is gone. So
yeah,
I mean, it's like, bro, like, and I've seen a change from AV. Like, I was around with, the 8-bit to 16-bit and laser disc and all that stuff is just like it's obsolete, really, man. But like I heard just Jay say, YouTube, yeah, you can get on YouTube and watch a movie in 4K if you set it up like that. So it's changing, man. But there's a movie called Daybreak. It came out with Just Jay's crush, Omar Epps.
You listen, don't you?
Yeah. So yeah, man. Like so, that movie was kind of tell what's about to happen or what's gonna happen. And that movie came out in 95 or 96. The control of the world, the changes, technology, and what's going on, man, it's kind of always been in our face, but a lot of stuff is changing. But I remember, man, I still got Laserdisc and people think DVDs was hot, but back then, Laserdisc was hot because Laserdisc was better than VHS. But now you can just hit one button, you got everything in front of you.
Yeah, it's a space saver. Of course, everybody gonna go for the one button. Because I know I used to stack up on books and I still got a lot of books, but DVDs and VHS tapes and all that, taking up all this space. So it's a space saver too.
Yeah. Cause I seen with the app Voodoo, I've seen what they've done, even though they sold, and a lot of people lost what they had purchased, which is messed up. But I see what they was kind of like the first ones to do it, where man, you can just buy this movie for a couple of dollars and you can just have it. But I'm a movie collector, so I still buy movies. And I'm one of them. So I got like 8 different versions of Halloween and shit. But it's definitely easy when you can just turn on, Peacock or Disney Plus or whatever. Which I think Disney Plus is the best app. I don't care nobody say they got it's just tons and tons of stuff on there.
If you watch Leave the World Behind, I mean, keeping your DVDs ain't probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I gotta check that movie out. Everybody been like, I had to walk away from my cousins because they was talking about it. I'm like, I ain't trying to get spoiled, but yeah, it's like, but that's how Daybreak was. Like that movie Daybreak was like that. And that,
Hey.
that movie came out years ago.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, bro. You sub to my second channel, right?
Probably not.
Well, that's where I'll be talking about a lot of that stuff.
That's where I need to be.
Yeah.
Drop your link in the chat. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't want to be dangling from no pole, no purge. So I'm gonna stay out here.
Oh, if you would have came to the purge, if you would have came up there, they would have ate you up, Montreal. Let me at them. Let me at them.
No,
I know they would.
But I will say like my old, like how I used to be on here. No, they wouldn't have. Behind him now, yeah, they would have. But how I used to be
backwards, to be honest, because you done mellowed out. Like you used to be like rah rah. But now
I know that's what I'm saying. If they would have caught me 10 months ago, I probably would have been sending Auntie some money. Let me back. You know what I'm saying? But and people was sending me like little like back chat messages like, man, you ain't like that no more. And man, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't believe you ain't doing it no more. I'm like, cause it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the point. It's wasting my energy. It's wasting my time. Like,
cause you just anything would set you out. It wouldn't even be your problem. You just be like, we could be talking about a movie and you just
anything. But see, that's why I mellowed out. Cause I realized coming over, being involved with the Mo3 sector, people say stuff because they want to make you content. I don't want to be nobody's content no more. So I just mellowed out completely. I don't even. Sometimes but I learned to just not hit every panel. Read the room. Don't hit every panel.
Yeah. You definitely have to read the room.
Yeah,
because I said I ain't Twitch watcher, no cloud watcher. Well, I might be a cloud watcher because if I'm in the clouds, I'm just floating through. I ain't even couldn't be there long enough to drop in the clouds. I mean, drop down and say hi because I'm gonna have to say hi to everybody. And so if I'm there, if I'm supporting you, you gonna know I'm there. Like for real.
Yeah. I've had people get mad at me just for saluting somebody else in the channel. I'm like, y'all, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I ain't got no beef with nobody, so I ain't gonna create no beef just because somebody else got beef, and I'm cool with that person. Like, I don't even know these people. Like, what I'm mad at somebody for?
Yeah, I don't, man, call me, man. I'm putting my number in the back channel. I'm not calling you. I had a dude get mad at me because I told him, I'm not calling you, dude, because I know what he's about. And I'm like, no, I'm cool. I learned my lesson from those people that met up and dragged each other the next day. I ain't got to say who it was, but like, no, I'm cool.
Wait, did they actually let me see if I can get. Did they actually meet up?
Some people on here, they met up and they dragged each other the next day. So I'm like, that made me not want to talk to anybody.
Oh, you talking about like meet up, like friendly meet up?
Yeah, some people met up and
I get it.
The next day it was shots fired.
Right. Yep. That's crazy. You become content and all. I was like, that's how you repay your subscribers by making them. I can't. I'm not gonna do that to my subscribers.
Yeah, but it's a money game. Like they, you know.
Man, these people run out of content. That's what happens. They run out of shit to talk about. I mean, that's what you're dealing with. That's something else that I realized was missing in this space. You know, so that's what people are going to do anyway. Like if that's what they're gonna do.
Content, though. Every time they hit that live,
Yeah.
it's to talk about what happened in the sector, and I'm like, that's why I don't go live a lot, because if I don't got, because I'm serious about my content. If I don't got nothing to talk about, like I just went live today because I was bored. But if I don't got nothing to talk about, what I'm going live for? Now I gotta sit up there and find something like I had to do today. I gotta sit up there and find something to talk about. I remember you was doing the live and you was saying you shouldn't just go live without a topic. I remember you was saying that one day, like the open panel.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily. You know, I mean, sometimes it is cool to just do something, but I recommend having some kind of plan. At least try to set the tone.
Right, and that was always my what I wanted to do. Like I didn't want to just go live and just go live. Like I still rather do pre-recorded, but I don't know how to edit. So once I don't know, my head be doing the ADH thing. So once I like get my head to stop thinking about everything at once, and I sit down and concentrate on something, we get it together. But this is my year because I'm not gonna play with it no more.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, I'm coming back on YouTube. I'm gonna make content, but I ain't gonna be doing like I used to be. So, like that.
But you happened though. Like you wasn't just going live. Like you was talking about the video games, and you know you had your conspiracies, but it was still your content.
Well,
yep.
I mean, the toughest thing with the content thing is we have lives. You know what I'm saying? We have lives. A lot of us got to make livings. So you don't really have the time to be doing all of the things that she's talking about, like editing and all of those things. If you're truly trying to grow to the point where you can make a decent living at this, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the point where most of us are, where my man here, 35 years old, I'm 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like that, hell, we got careers that pay bills and handle extracurriculars for us. Like this is the lifestyle we live at this point. So that's it, man. Like we don't have the time to just devote to that unless it's right.
Right. Because like you said, even with my other channel, like you said, you repurposed yours. With my other channel, it was all because I like celebrity gossip. It'd be interesting. Rich people's problems interest me. I'm sorry, but I keep taking me out the group chat. That's like that purpose is for that type of content. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I like that.
Go live. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean that I feel you. It's like, whatever. I don't want that to be my brand. That's something I like. It's cool, but I got other stuff too that I want to talk about. We're gonna do a celebrity gossip channel. If I'm gonna do a purge channel, I'm gonna do a purge channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. I gotta grow it first. So what do I have that's really unique to me? Me. I'm gonna use that to grow it first. Make sure I put my name on it, grow it. I make a name for myself, and after a while, my name is as good as credit when it comes to growing a channel. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing this right. So I should be able to get my hand in a lot of different things, just like she is. She's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, because I got the Naturally J channel, well, not Naturally Just J now, but and I wanted to like dig into like natural hair care and stuff like that. I haven't gotten into that yet. Like I'm gonna get to it though. Maybe not this year, but not in that channel anyway. But I have 2 channels right now that's already monetized, and I need to be focused on. And I don't even really be on them because I be like, what I'm gonna talk about, or then I get, I don't know, I'm kind of shy, so I'd be like, well, how am I gonna present this, and like how's it gonna come off right? And I be serious when I'm doing content. I be serious about my content. That's why I hate when I'm actually doing content for people that try to come up there and change the topic. Yeah, I hate that.
No, I get what you're saying.
What you say?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're coming from. Okay, so Auntie say he's 35 plus exactly, because one of y'all say y'all's 35 and 32. I'm 36. That's how I am.
Who said 32? Yeah, I'm 32. Me, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
cool. I used to be 30.
Yeah, I'm 30,
Yeah,
I'm 36 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah, my 30s one point in time.
I'm
too.
happy for you. Yeah, me too.
What I'm about to say is,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna get back to doing my truther content, but I ain't gonna do it as often. And plus, I'll be on other platforms sometimes, so it's not gonna be because my Twitch account got terminated. So that's okay. I'm on other platforms. I do my content sometimes on Instagram. Yup.
You know who I like to see, who I saw. Well, I didn't see him from the beginning, but Castanet.
Mhm.
I like the way he do his look. You know, he's silly. He got everybody coming to his show now, and I don't even know where he started off as a gamer. Y'all don't know who Castanet is?
I have no clue.
Oh wow, you said game. Oh my gosh, I played video games a little bit last year. I played Pokemon Gold and Street Fighter stuff on my old laptop.
Castanet is a streamer. He stream on Twitch a lot. That's why I said, was he a gamer? But
Oh my gosh,
now
Twitch. Oh my gosh,
he
Twitch
got
is going down. Sorry, go ahead.
he had Nicki Minaj on his show like last month.
Oh wow.
He did a 24-hour stream with Offset. Like he got a lot of followers, and he's silly. I like his content or whatever. But Nicki Minaj, I think, was a big one for somebody. He's still in his 20s, just
Mhm.
a young guy from New York, and that's all he's stream.
Speaking of Twitch, Twitch is going down here because I've been hearing now that people have been with the bars that they're not having any clothes on it. I'm like, what the heck? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Twitch has gotten wild now.
I never been on Twitch. I've watched Twitch from YouTube. Because usually when they streaming on Twitch, they streaming on YouTube too, or they bring it over to YouTube from Twitch or whatever. I never logged into a Twitch account and watched Twitch, so I don't even know how they go.
Yeah, I think I know what King's talking about, but
Oh yeah.
but you talking about that dark skinned boy that be doing like yeah he was on he had a short little line in that Good Burger movie, the Good Burger 2, like at the end of the movie. Cause I know you talking about now, cause I'm like, you said Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, it was a couple other people he interviewed too, or talked to or whatever.
But the biggest person I believe is Nicki. She went out, I guess she seen Offset and was like, let me go ahead and put my bid in or whatever. Well, she was promoting her album too, but that was big. That was before just I don't want to say just a streamer because he got way more subscribers than I do. But that was pretty big. Yeah, he had Krishan Rock. Remember Krishan Rock threw a chair in his and put a hole in his wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They just be on that silly and stuff, and he do a lot of reviews like on people's music and stuff. So.
But also exactly been drinking healthy since last year. Family member got me this right here. Been drinking this.
What's up?
That's water. Been drinking water out of this. Big tail water. Yup.
Yeah, that's what we need to do, man. God, ain't no. I mean, cause I don't know what they be putting in this shit. All this shit that be out here now.
Spring water or alkaline water at that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so I've been drinking out of like I put water into it, and then the next day, of course, I put the refrigerator like until like the same day. The next day, I drink out of it because it's cold. I don't like drink my water warm, so I prefer to drink mine. It's cold.
Yeah,
I still mess with that Fiji water. That's like the cleanest water. I mean, like as far as
like
taste goes.
Yeah, that's like alkaline or Alpine or one of them. Yeah, that's some good water. But like Dasani, I used to love me some Dasani till I found that they had all them chemicals in there. I was like, then Coca-Cola. I'm like, I was addicted to it.
because Dasani, they like the factory is the same place that they make that water. That's where they make Pepsi at.
Just Coca-Cola.
On Pepsi, one of them, I know they said it was a dark soda. Oh no, it was a dude that was he was like experimenting, and he was showing people like what they like what's in it, because if it turns a certain color, it was like the worst color it could turn. That's what Dasani turned. Out of all the brands of water he had, it was like the worst color.
Oh, that's not all exactly right. I didn't tell you. Well, I didn't tell certain last year. Well, certain people too. I'm also planning to do a mini garden too.
Who?
Mini garden. I'm planning to do a mini garden where I'm at. Yeah, I am. I'm planning to get the seeds for it too. I'm gonna get offline and get the bucket, the bucket and the pot. I'm gonna grow my own fruits and vegetables in my place.
That's smart.
At least you know what you're eating.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
So yeah, I made my list last year. You see, here I got my list right now. Actually, here it is. But I ain't finished it all the way. But here's my list right here. I know that's a lot. I know.
You in a house or an apartment?
Oh, I plan to grow chives, tomatoes, strawberries. I was gonna grow probably something else. I'm trying to remember what else I was gonna grow. But yeah.
No, I was saying, are you in a house or an apartment? How you gonna do your garden?
Apartment. I'm in an apartment.
You gonna do it on your porch? That's cool.
I'm in apartments, but like it's a lot better, of course. My kitchen's a lot bigger and stuff. So yeah, got more space now compared to my last one. Yep. Yeah. The only downside would come to Las Vegas. It's just too hot. I mean, it's cold where I'm at, but yeah, it's just too hot. But hey, it is what it is compared to North Carolina. You know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the people are friendly out here. It's just I don't trust people like I did in North Carolina. I just don't trust people. That's all.
I don't trust people either. I don't care where I'm at.
Yes, I just keep my distance. Like, no, I'm keep my guard up. Like, I don't trust y'all. I don't doesn't matter if you're riding or walking. I'm like, I don't trust you. I don't know. You could be planning, so you got something probably on you. So I just keep my distance. So I'm always on guard. I've been on guard, of course, ever since I was in my hometown. I've always been on guard. Always has been. So, I'm not gullible. Like, if I see somebody walking, of course, like they could probably have a weapon on them for all I know. So, that's just how I am.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people claim, of course, to who they actually relate says, "Oh, I'm dumb." Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm a lot smarter than that. I just don't have to show it. Nope.
You can put it in the chat, unless some people don't like to drop it. Some people don't like to drop their link in the chat, depending on what channel it is.
Oh.
I'm not gonna drop I got some effery on there now. I'm about to just but it's really just me going off. It ain't even like anybody. Like I don't even have a panel full of effery. It's just me going off. So I might just leave it. I'm probably just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, so let me tell you what site I joined. It's like similar to Twitch. Ever heard of Kick? I'm on Kick. That's Kick.
Nope,
Kick.
never heard. You're gaming, right?
Kick, it's just more than just gaming on there.
I don't think it's gonna let me drop it because it says I'm not wrenched.
Yes, you are. You should be.
I just dropped it in.
Gabe wrench. You gone too. I didn't take Gabe wrench. Comment in the chat so I can
sometimes it'll remove you as a moderator.
Unless you wrenched up on the other.
Is it? No, it's the same channel. It's the same channel.
Yeah, so that's my channel. I'm not gonna drop my channel, and that's why I start making content again. But that like, if you remember last time I told you about my girl last time. Well, me and her are doing good. Like, we had some issues last year, but we're doing fine. I mean, she's no longer on social media as much. She's just not. She's not even on YouTube because you know how people are. So I come on here sometimes. So I'm not on as like I used to be.
Drop it down.
Yeah.
When I said I said the channel, I meant my take me out the group chat channel.
Oh.
You got it. Because I could have sworn I seen your name in both things. I don't know, because Gabe came in here one day and his wrench was gone, and I'm like, I didn't take it.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring this up to you last year. Right, the powers I stay in, I'll be going to the fitness center, so I'll be working out sometimes. I'll be working out now. Yeah, I work out sometimes.
That's what's up.
Get my exercise. Yep. My girl see me. We talked on video call. She seen me work out.
That's what's up.
I mean, I don't make it a goal. I just do. I do like what I want to do it. I was supposed to go work out yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. So you know what? I'm gonna work out today because the fitness center I'm at, for the apartments I stay in, is open 24 hours. So I'm going up there tonight. I'm gonna get my workout on tonight.
You just reminded me I have to get. Oh, thank you, Ann. I gotta cancel my membership. My gym membership. I ain't been to the gym since I had it. I used to go on the regular.
Yeah, I get on the treadmill and stuff. That's what I be going on. Like, now like if somebody else is in the fitness center and they're working, I'm like, I'm not gonna disturb them. You know what? Let me leave till they leave so I can use it. Because I don't like to disturb people. That's just how I am.
Yeah, I used to like to go because I Planet Fitness. I used to go after midnight when it was almost empty. I don't like people like that. I know that's crazy. When you're a content creator.
Because I didn't say it last time. Now last time I went midnight to the fitness center, somebody's dog started barking at me. I'm like, what the heck?
Somebody had a dog in the fitness center?
No. In the apartments I was staying, two dogs was barking at me. I'm like, what the heck? I ain't even near y'all. Y'all started barking me out of nowhere at nighttime. Really? And then I had somebody last year knocked at my apartment door. I didn't know who this guy was. Just random.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I be cautious. Like, I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna open this door. If I don't know who you are, I'm not opening the door. So, I'm on guard constantly. Yep.
So you got family out there?
Oh yeah, I do. I do, Zay. I do. I just don't get along with them. Now, like there's certain family I get along with, certain ones I just don't get along with. So it is what it is. Because I try to talk things out, try to help them with certain things, and we just don't get along. It is what it is.
So what made you move to Vegas?
Family member, of course. That's why. Because I was in North Carolina.
Gotcha.
So, yep.
You
because
from New York?
No, sorry, go ahead.
I said, are you from New York?
Oh, no. Me, exactly. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, I knew you wasn't from North Carolina.
No, from Memphis, exactly. It's gotten so bad in my hometown, ain't nothing funny. It's got really bad out there. It's got extremely bad out there. The crime is out there.
I must even go to a good part then, because when I went through, you said Memphis, Tennessee, never mind. I'm thinking of Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, I mean, my girl's hometown, New York City, has gotten worse out there, too. It's gotten way worse out there.
You said New York City's gotten worse?
Just like Memphis. Yeah, it's gotten really, really worse. The stuff up in here.
Oh, yeah. Memphis is, man. If you in Memphis, you better be in a certain part.
No, I know Memphis is rough, but as far as New York is concerned, like the city, I'm like, they gentrifying most of that.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like mainly like what I've noticed because I got people from Harlem, mainly it's Harlem. That it looks nicer than what it did 30 years ago, but that crime is still there, and it's a lot of people, man. Believe it or not, they unhappy with that shit, like that gentrification. They still doing that, they still robbing and killing and all that. But Brooklyn, it's a guy that I watch on YouTube, and he always talks about what's happening in the Bronx. And it's still crime, man. It's still bad. And King right, though, because there's been stuff on the news that's been happening in New York. It's still bad, man. They trying to, keep it together, but it's hard, man. Because, these young kids is different.
Yeah, it's different. I was watching on IG, and this lady had put some doggone eyelashes.
I remember what it used to be.
No, and Memphis got worse with their crime too. And then I heard Chicago,
late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s.
You talking about New York? Where you from, Aunt?
Pretty much for a while.
Where you from?
Remember that used to be the way it was. Go to Harlem. For the most part, like you better know somebody there before you just go there.
I haven't been out there yet. I haven't been in New York.
I ain't been to New York either because my girl's from New York, the Bronx. That's where she's from. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. So I used to live in Hickory Hill years ago. Before
I'm from Chicago myself.
Ooh, Hickory Hill was crazy back then. I used to live out there. It was pretty crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I remember the first thing I learned going to Harlem was don't look at them buildings. Like, don't be looking up at them buildings. You know what I'm saying? And don't just talk to anybody. But it's the gangs, man, and I don't mean the Bloods and the Crips. Bloods and the Crips, they ain't shit. Cause them other gangs that be roaming through there is way worse. Like MS-13, they been circling through New York. So them gangs is different. Like they about torture. Like they not just gonna kill you straight. They gonna.
I'm from Chicago. Don't nothing surprise me.
What? Hold on. I got a friend from Chicago named ITB. He's from Chicago. He lives out there. I never been to I never been whatsoever. Nope.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but at the same time.
My bad, yo. Hey, I gotta dip out. I want to thank you for having me up. I appreciate you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up about the marketing.
Yeah, just hit me up. We'll see what we can do. It's gonna be a minute before I can actually get around if I got to do any type of like physical work. It's probably gonna take maybe a couple weeks for me to get around to it, but we can at least talk about it. Or discuss it somehow.
Yeah.
So, but either way, yeah. King of Lions, it's always a pleasure. Yo, have a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right. Well,
peace.
Thanks for stopping by.
Take it easy, take it easy, Auntie.
Yeah.
I ain't spoke to him in a long, long time. Yeah.
Cool dude, real cool.
Oh yeah. I got no issues with him. I was like, I ain't talked to Pastor $40 in a while. Last time I spoke to him was Brownsburg's stream last year. Pastor.
You ain't talk to who?
Pastor $40. I know Brownsburg.
That's a person.
Yeah, Brownsburg. And them, yeah, I know them too. I know a lot of people. They know me.
Never heard of that person.
A lot of people know me from different communities.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I used to be into that. I used to deal with drama on here, but not anymore. Nope. They focus on myself more. Yep. Cause I sure ain't getting younger, getting older.
I swear, I think I was thinking about you one day, like, because I hadn't seen you live. Usually, you be live all the time.
Oh yeah. I had to close my channel down because of the personal stuff. Because they was doxing and sending pizzas my way. Like, yeah, wow. It got it saying crazy. They dangered me and my family. This was last year.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I was gone for 4 months off the internet, and they still. Mm-hmm. At
You've
first,
been going longer than that. I was just gonna say you've been going longer than that. Almost all last year.
yeah. This happened. This happened when I moved to Las Vegas. That's when the stuff started. Later on, like 2 or 3 months, started happening.
Hmm.
And I had to close my channel. I was like, because if I didn't close my channel down, I would have been homeless.
Wow.
Yep. So I had no other choice but to close my channels down. That was not my choice. I was forced to.
Hmm.
So, but hey, I mean, I'm back now, but I ain't gonna be on as much like I used to be.
So you started going live already?
I go live on Facebook or other website. I'm gonna put in the private chat. Another site that I go live on, and also I go live sometimes on Instagram. So I'm still around. I'm still here. But yeah, I'll be back on YouTube. I'll be still doing content sometimes. My truth or content that I used to do. I got to be careful. Mm-hmm.
As long as you can, I think everybody should, to be honest. I mean, if you can contribute something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So oh yeah, and then like on top, and then on top, so yeah, I ain't seen my cat in a long time. Yep, y'all just saw her today. She's doing fine, but she could be a handful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is on that. But yeah, I'm planning to go back to my hometown. I am, because I get along with my cousins still. And love family members. Because I've been hearing people still be asked about me. I'm like, y'all still be asked about me? Oh, so y'all still not forgot me about me. It's like, I even talked to my old boss from my old job, my hometown, and from New York, and also talked to another boss of mine from North Carolina. The jobs I used to work at. Yep.
Okay.
I still got connections still.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. I ain't had too much more to say. I was just checking everybody's temperature, whatever. I'm going ahead and end this live. You know, people like me got ADHD and ain't finna sit there and watch no long live, no replay, no long live. So
I ain't spoke to you, Motrice, in a long time. We only talked through text messaging. It was good.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna have to call you and tap it up, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I want you to meet my girl, of course, on the phone. I mean, if you're down with that is. Because Chopper ain't met her yet.
That's another person. I need to holler at Chop too. I know he did a short, and he was like mad about something, but whatever. I don't know.
I ain't spoke to him in a while, since last year.
I only talked to him through the app, but
yeah, everybody's busy, exactly. I mean, heck, they'll talk about people from my community I used to associate with. Motrice, like y'all know, right? Those folks.
Yeah.
We still contact. We just don't talk as much. We do talk sometimes. It's just everybody busy with their lives. They still on social media, just busy with lives more, working and stuff.
well,
yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta unsubscribe to people, man. You know, because like I said, man, I ain't on that yelling and screaming shit. So
no.
Sometimes you just gotta
more often, y'all, but I'm about to end this one right here.
Right,
thank you for pulling up. Appreciate y'all. Always appreciate my subscribers.
No problem.
What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
J-U-S-T-J-A-E, fake niggas free, M-O-B, first lady on the panel, just Jay, it's the channel, when you're watching, gon' sub, hit that like, leave a comment, respect what she all about, haters gon' walk it out, a lady be a lady, right now bitch, close your mouth, a Midwest gangster, thuggin' in the South, a princess from Chicago, ATL queen, man, pull up on the shoulder, she the hottest in the city, she a badass bitch, yeah, that thing sitting pretty, oh yeah, up, light it up. We just wanna smoke and ride. If you look into her eyes, she'll leave you hypnotized. Soft spoken when she talk, don't get it twisted, get it twisted. She got lady too bold, yeah they with it, yeah they with it. What is you too street? She ain't come out here to play. Niggas like, who that is? That's my homie Just Jay.